Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is our first skin church, and I think vastly improved beauty well. And this is to prepare you for doing the Radiant Women's Ritual Reset. That is a course inside of the Beauty Well membership. I am presence. So I am is not an affirmation. I am is a divine presence. Let's invoke the I am presence right now. Just do a little pelvic floor squeezing right now. So sit up really tall and bring your spine and your abs sort of back in tall, and then pressing your abs back, engaging your abs like you were on a Pilates mat, and then engaging Mula Bandha, which is a pelvic floor lock. Let's do a little hand activation. Think about that everything that you see in your room was made by somebody's hands and eyes. So everything in this world was created through our eyes, which are an extension of our brain, and our hands, which are an extension of our brain. And EFT tapping and beauty, the tapping really helps release old cellular programming and tap in new codes of radiance. So let's tap our faces. And let's think of one thing that we're willing to release in today's session. This is another way of saying the hands and the eyes, the brain, this is all, and the skin. This is a nervous system reactivation. So let's just hit the thymus here. I am willing to release, and then you fill in the blank. I am willing to release. And then here's another question. What are you willing to receive? What are you willing to reprogram in place of what you just released? So this is a release and receive sequence. I am willing to receive. What are you willing to receive? Fill in the blank. Let's open up our mouths. This is a face yoga exercise. I tend to stay away from face yoga unless you have the quantum mirror part and the energetic part together with it. It can really be another way of just judging your face and trying to get rid of wrinkles, and that's not what we're doing here. If I choose to share a face yoga, it'll be after we've already gathered all of our energy, right? So in this case, we've set the foundation, and let's do a face yoga move. And this move is going to be opening up our mouth as wide as we can. And then when we're there, I want you to really feel into this connection of the tendon right here. Maybe even put your finger there. So let's open really, really slowly, and let's go as wide as we can. How tense. Do you have any pain when you open up your mouth all the way like that? Put it in the chat if you feel anything, and then let's get into this temple right where that connection is, and let's just rub, sort of circle it out, and then do little piano fingers on it. And this is an advanced technique we'll be getting into called energetic wrinkle release. We're not getting rid of anything, but this works with the fascia. So let's just press and melt. See if we can't just press and melt and just encourage these little tiny muscles and adhesions and connections just to relax and to release and to dissolve and to dissipate and to return to their original program of perfection. The frequency and the energy of release. Interesting, when I'm doing this now, I feel like these big steel plates underneath my hands. You can do those energy balls and program your energy ball anytime you want. If you're feeling dysregulated, triggered, anything like that, you can just put in peace and ease. The body really responds to energy, right? So we weren't doing so much. We weren't bending and stapling our face into different configurations to try to get rid of wrinkles. We're just like, hey, body, let's try this. This feels good. So that's the energy to bring to all facial rituals. So let's take a little trip into the quantum mirror and meet your self-image for perhaps the first time, or perhaps another time of many times. But wherever you are in this time, in this place, in this space, make sure that you're comfortable. Make sure that you're relaxed and you're not disturbed for the next 10 minutes or so. Go ahead and close your eyes, and we'll begin with some slow and gentle scans from the top of your head down through the tips of your toes, just noticing, locating, and witnessing your body. This activation, or maybe what's going to happen right afterwards. Let's just notice if there's any areas that are still holding on to the day, any little areas where you've tucked away worry, stress, doubt, or pain. Just take a moment to notice, locate, and witness. And together then, let's just allow ourselves to let it all go.